47 all day for real, popping off as much rugby league information as possible. Right now, had a request in the comments to do the game where Manly beat Canterbury 66-0 2 years ago, 2021 round 16, so let's go. So, this game here, of course, played during COVID times where fans weren't allowed in the game. Manly playing Canterbury at Bankwest Stadium, as it was called at the time. Called Combat now, but it was called Bankwest at the time. And going into this one, Bulldogs, of course, languishing right down the bottom of the competition ladder. And Manly, of course, were in white-hot form, with Tom Trbojevic scoring and setting up tries left, right and centre, the year that he got the Dally M, like the 1 year that he didn't get injured too often and produced his best form. And Bulldogs also were missing a stack of regular first graders for this encounter, so they were ripe for the picking. It was set up for Manly to rack up a huge win, but I didn't think it'd be 66-0. 66-0, that's the Bulldogs' equal biggest loss. It was their worst loss at the time, and they only equalled it this year, 2023 round 18, when they also lost to Newcastle 66-0. So it's the equal biggest loss, and it's also Manly's biggest ever win, eclipsing some phenomenal huge wins Manly had before this one. Manly's previous biggest win was in 1973. They had beaten Penrith 70 points to 7 at Penrith Park. So the score is bigger, 70 points, but the margin is 63 points. So this 66-point margin, now the biggest ever winning margin by Manly, also eclipsed Manly's other gigantic wins. The 1994 round 14 game, Manly had obliterated St George Dragons 61-0 at Brookvale Oval, and that remained St George Dragons' worst ever loss as a single entity only. Just 11 rounds before that, Manly in 1994 round 3 had massacred Western Suburbs 66 points to 8, 58 points. And of course, it was the mercurial Cliff Lyons who masterminded both of those wins with his unbelievable attacking skills. Cliff Lyons, of course, I think easily set up more tries than any other player, picked up the Dally M medal in 1994. And with Jeff Tuvey next to him in the halves, and with Matthew Ridge at the back of the field, and with Steve Menzies, Nick Kosef, Daniel Gartner, Spud Carroll, David Cement Gillespie in the forwards, brutal pack of forwards, and some awesome outside backs like Terry Hill, Craig Hancock, Danny Moore, John Habuati. Manly were having a phenomenal season in 1994, so not surprising that they demolished St George and West in 1994, who were both struggling. Another huge win by Manly was the 2007 round 17 game. They'd beaten Roosters 56-0 at Brookvale on a Saturday night. And of course, 1988 round 3, Manly had gone to Parramatta Stadium and destroyed the long-time arch enemy, 64 points to 12, 52 points. That game, Parramatta had actually led Manly 12 points to 6 after 20 minutes before Cliff Lyons, Michael O'Connor, Jeff Tuvey, Des Hasler, Paul Vaughton, Noel Cleal, Manly's gun players at the time, of course, ran riot. But this win right here in question, 2021 round 16, eclipsing all of those phenomenal performances, Manly winning 66-0. So 11 tries, all of them converted by Rueben Garrick. So Rueben Garrick picked up 2 tries and 11 goals in this one for a total of 30 points in the one game, which is the equal most points in a game by a Manly player. Not outright, just equal. A couple of other players have also got 30 in a game. Ron Rowell's got 30 points in a game for Manly once. Rueben Garrick got 30 points again this year, 2023, when Manly had beaten Dolphins 58-18 in round 15. Matthew Ridge got 30 points for Manly, I think 1995 round 21. Manly had beaten, 1996 round 21. Manly had beaten West 42-12, and Matthew Ridge got 2 tries, 11 goals, 30 points in that one. So brilliant work by Garrick to equal all those great players. And the other tries, I just said Garrick got 2. Turbo, of course, picked up a hat-trick. Jason Saab also picked up a hat-trick, so that's 8 tries. Toafofoa Sipley, the Manly front row, picked up 2 in the one game. Very rare for a prop to get 2 in the one game. And the other Manly try scorer in that one, Karl Lawton, he got the other one. 6 converted tries in the first half, and Manly led 36-0 at half-time. And then 5 further tries in the second half, 30 points there. So there you go. Your boy DL47 popping off for real AM PM on the grind all day. In here for real in this building. Taking requests that people leave in the comments. Manly 66, Bulldogs 0. DL47.